Tonight I've come on a walk up Blencathra, which is not far at all from Keswick, but considering how close it is, I can't actually recall ever coming up here, especially not to take photos anyway. It's already after 8 o'clock, so I'm cutting it a bit fine to catch the sunset, but hopefully I'm going to head up here, find a nice ridge to get a composition on and focus on taking some photos, maybe a few bits of video too, but it's not often I actually get out and just focus on photography, which is what I'm hoping to do tonight. Whew. But yeah, I'm really tired because I'm trying to set quite a fast pace on the way up here, just to make sure that we actually do catch something. I'm actually out here with my parents, which is quite unusual. I don't often get a chance to come on walks with them, but I have left them behind a little bit because I can't go on a walk without an excuse to bring a camera with me. So I'm trying to get up here pretty fast, and I guess I'll probably meet them near the top. But yeah, it's nice, quite a relaxed walk despite the fast pace. And yeah, if we don't come away with anything, it's not the end of the world. It's nice to be out in this amazing weather that we've had recently. So I'm doing the route from the Blencathra centre, which compared to a lot of routes up Blencathra is one of the far easier ones. It's quite a gradual grassy path so far, so no trouble getting up here, especially with the big bag, which could have been an issue on a lot of other routes, because today it's been well over 27 degrees Celsius, and that is way too hot to walk in. We've got quite a breeze now though, which is a little bit of a shame because I was going to bring the drone up here, but I'd imagine it's far too gusty up at the top to fly that. But on the bright side, this wind is cooling things down a bit, which is making it a lot easier going. Just approaching this nice little bit of shade behind me, which I think is going to be a good spot to take a quick rest, just to make sure I don't totally burn myself out on the way up here. And while I'm doing so, I think I'll get the camera out too, because we're getting quite a nice view now, although the sun still has a way to go before it sets. I think this will be a nice little vantage point. So most of the climbing's done. It's only been about an hour, it's now 9:10. So we have about 50 minutes or just under before the sun goes down. I think the summit is just ahead of me, just there. So we've got quite a gradual flat walk and then an easy climb before we get up onto that. And then hopefully get some nice shots down over the ridges. The ridges I can see at the minute are in shade, so whether we'll get any shots facing that way or some more like telephoto shots down towards Keswick and that surrounding valley, and then maybe something over the rolling hills there and onto the back of Skiddaw. We'll just wait and see. Upon reaching the summit, I realised it was going to be pretty difficult to get the type of shots I was after. Not really knowing the location made it difficult to judge where the light would be, and despite it being an amazing sunset, at first I struggled to find any compositions. As the sun began to set and the moon started to rise, there was still a lot of ambient light to work with, and after a bit of climbing about the rocks, I managed to find a shot I was happy with. Combined with some shots of the moon and the setting sun, I think I came away with a decent amount compared to how it first seemed. Just coming up to about 10:30 now, so I'm going to start heading back down. So I didn't actually really capture much up here, but it was still nice to get out on the walk. I probably left it a little bit too late because most of the light was gone actually by the time I got up and set up. But with the ambient light that was still around, I did manage to get 1 or 2 shots that I think I was pretty happy with. And yeah, it's definitely somewhere that I'll be coming back to pretty soon. There's actually a guy camping up at the top there, saw a guy riding his bike over here, and there was a couple of fell runners too, so a bit busier than I thought it would be, but still an absolutely amazing night. I'd just like to say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed despite not having as much content as usual, but yeah, it's still nice to get out on these walks and see sunsets like this. So I'm going to head off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.